Hi, my name's Mark Welch. I'm going to take just a moment today to share with you a simple way to do a LifeVantage invite. That's a part of our 6-step system that we're taught in the Proven Plan, the Blueprint for Prosperity. And as we go through this invite, we're going to be covering today 6 different elements that a good invite would most often have. First of all, it's a personal talk with someone. It's got a purpose stated right up front. That's the second part. In a business conversation, that's the exact wording that we recommend using, and it works well for us. The third thing is learning to share your story that contains four parts, according to Eric Worre. What's your professional background? What did you not like about that background? What was the solution you found, and why are you excited for the future? Then there's a compliment to the person. The takeaway is, I'll explain in just a moment, is a way to relax the conversation so that they want to take a look and don't feel pressured. And then finally, the ask, simply to see if they want to set an appointment to take a look at the information. So what I'd like to do just briefly today is go through a very simple illustration of how this might work. Let's just take the example that I've texted or Facebook messaged someone. Now, when I do that to get the telephone call, I don't ever tell them all the detail of why I'm asking to talk to them. I just simply say, hey, I need to give you a call. What's the best number and time? If they respond, then I've got my time. I follow up and I call them right at that time. The second thing I'm going to do, as soon as I get into the calls, I will greet the person, but then I'm going to state the purpose of my call right up front. It removes anything that they may be suspicious of, and it tells them right away that you're calling to have a business conversation. That's the exact wording that we recommend using is, I called you to have a business conversation. They'll bring you back to it, believe me, if you don't bring them back to it yourself. The third thing I'm going to do is share my story. And I do that in a simple way, but it does cover all 4 of the things that Eric Worre talks about. I simply say, well, here's what's been going on with us, Susan. You know, for the past 36 years, we've been in the pastorate, and we went into church planting 24 years ago, starting new churches from scratch. Really a tough way to make a living, but it's been a wonderful ministry for us. But to afford to do it, we went into the real estate and mortgage industries. We did really well, and we started buying and selling properties and developing a portfolio for our retirement. And then 10 years ago, everything fell apart. We lost everything. We were left holding the bag and trying to figure out what we would do. And we are so grateful because 7 years ago, a friend of ours who was starting over himself came to us and brought us the information that I'm talking about right now. He said there's a big public company starting up. Looks like it's going to be a global deal. It's going to explode, big medical breakthrough product line that's changing everything out there. We took a look at that, and it has become our solution. This company did $200 million last year and is going to multi-billions. And what we're excited about for the future is helping some other people that we care about know about this. And so the reason we thought of you, Susan, was we just like you. We like the way you treat people. You have so much integrity in your life. You're genuine, and you just draw us to you that way. And we don't really know, Susan, if what we have is going to be for you or not, and we're okay if it isn't, but we just wanted to find out. Susan, would you be open to taking a look at some of the information about what we've been involved in the last 7 years? All I'm trying to do is set the appointment. If she says yes, there's so many different ways you can do it. You can meet for coffee. You can share in so many different methods, from apps or over the internet. You can get them on a webinar. There's just a lot of options for getting them the information once they say they want to take a look at it. So that is what we call the invite. We hope that made sense to you. If you need any clarification, please don't hesitate to reach out to the person that gave this to you or to Lori and me. If you get really good at this invitation, the numbers are going to play in your favor. And believe me, it will start lots of business conversations, and those business conversations will either end up with people jumping out into product use or many of them joining your team. Thanks for watching, and get out there and invite some people to this great opportunity called LifeVantage.